this is Atari here. If you've been on my channel for a long time, you've probably seen this project here that my daughter did last year. But I had a request from all the children who are doing cell projects for me to go kind of explain what she did step by step. I am going to include what size styrofoam that she used, and I'll include that right now. Okay, for that screw project, this is felt. This is what you're going to be using for the project, the lining. So you're going to use those. An 8-inch styrofoam ball right there. She used, you can either use a 9 or an 8-inch. And it's probably best to use a styrofoam cutter so that you can cut it, or a saw. Okay, so she used the 3-inch half ball. That's what she used. Okay, so you saw the size, and what you need to do is you're going to actually paint it with acrylic paint. So you can get like folk art paint like at Walmart, at Michael's, at Joann's, whatsoever. It's just a water-based type of paint. And what you want to do is you want to paint your pieces first. Make sure you have a big surface like a newspaper, and just use like a foam brush. That's what she did. She used a foam brush. And so you want to be able to change the color. You want to make it two distinctive colors here from the cell and then your base, because you want that to pop up. You want to be able to see all of your cell parts on your project. So the brighter the better. So right here she used green, and of course, you know, the cell is probably not green, but it's just as a reference. But you want this to be different from that color. So oh yeah, I forgot to include that before you paint the cell, the actual cell, you're going to actually either get a styrofoam cutter, and I provide that inside that in the other video just a while ago, or you can use a saw, like one of those thin saws. And what you're going to do is you're going to go outside, because it's really flaky and it'll get into the air all over the place, and you're going to want to have somebody help you hold it down, and you're going to cut it like that. So it's going to be cut down straight and then cut down this way. So you're going to have an adult help you with that, especially with the styrofoam cutter, because that one is very hot. Okay, so yeah, you paint that and you paint that. Right, she did was, after it dried, she got a styrofoam, not a styrofoam, but a foam paper, and she just used the green, a foam paper. She also used the foam paper for here. So she just cut out a circle right there. And then what she did to adhere it is she got 3 toothpicks, and she used a hot glue gun to adhere on one side so it doesn't move around, and a hot glue gun to the other side of the toothpick while she's pressing it into the styrofoam. That's how she did that. Everything she used hot glue gun. And that also you have to be very, very careful with. I noticed, like, if you use like a regular glue, it takes a very, very long time to do. So if you don't feel comfortable, have like an older sibling help you, or your parent help you. Okay, so that's how she did it. 3 toothpicks right there. Next thing was she added felt, and I had shared with you that in the video of what a felt looks like. You can use any color you like for that. Even the foam, like I said, even the paint, you can use whatever color you want, but you want to have 2 contrasting colors. And then she added the styrofoam, as I showed you. It was a half of a styrofoam right there. She had to cut it as well to make it look that shape. And right here she used that foam paper, and she just kind of made a circle first, and then she put the half a circle, she cut it in half. She put this, so there's a half a circle in there in the back of that foam, half a circle, and then she painted this, of course, If you find another way of doing this is easier, it was kind of hard. She had a hard time with this. It wasn't matching up right. So you might have to do that part better. This is here is just beads. So you're gonna notice there's some beads here. Some seed beads here. And that you can get in a packet. Like less than like 49 cents at like Walmart or something. Okay. So she used all the candies that she used in there. So she, for the rough endoplasmic reticulum, she just used that Sour Patch type of tape candy. This is the rainbow looking one. After a year, it's still pretty good in shape. See all the little the salt from that? So she wanted that to be rough. Okay, so she has the ribosome right here. And that's those things that are on top of the rough endoplasmic reticulum. So there's the parts on top there. Then she has the, what's it called? The lysosome. And she just used a Tic Tac. Just, you know, one of those colored Tic Tacs. You can use whatever color you want. Basically it's not the color that's the thing. It's more of the shape to make it look like the cell part. Okay, so the next thing is the Golgi apparatus. And she just used like candy. I forgot what candy it was. But you're just going to find, you can even use like spaghetti for that. And just kind of cut it or break it off. If you can't find that, just use spaghetti. And she put at each end that over there, but she forgot to do it right there. Okay, so this is the Centriole, I think how you say it. And she just used rock candy. I'm not sure if you can get that type of rock candy here, but she can just make up your own. Maybe even use Play-Doh, like some girl asked. You could use that. The cell membrane. So the cell membrane right here is this. Is this here. So that paint just describes that's the color of the cell membrane. The nucleolus, that is this part right here. Okay. So that is just referring down here to that. And the nucleus is the blue part. So you have the nucleus and the nucleolus in there. Okay. And the litoplasm, that is the felt. That's that part. Then you have the nuclear pore. So on your nucleus, there are pores. Actually, the pore should have been out here, but she put it over there just to reference because it was hard. So you can either put it out here or over there. And you have the mitochondria, which is just a jelly bean. And so she just put that. You can put however much you want to, as long as you have your keynotes, your keywords here, and what it is describing onto your project. That's okay. You can add just one or two. And this here is the last one. She has a smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and that's just bubble gum. She just used, that was kind of hard for her because there was kind of like a powdery finish on top of that bubble gum. And so the glue gun, you can see a lot of the glue there. But you have to be really quick because hot glue guns, it will burn you. And I'll show you, like when I was working on her room, you see my hand? That's from a hot glue gun. So please have a parent help you with that. And then the last thing was she got a board right here, and you can either write it or find stickers. I thought that was pretty cool when we found the sticker because it reminded me of cells. Now it's all coming off right now because it's been a year now. And then she put her name below, which I'm not going to put her name on here, and her teacher's name. And that is how she did it. I'll show you what it looks like in the back. And like I said, it's been a year now. It's kind of been damaged from it. And you can see where those toothpicks came out through. And so she had to adhere some glue on the bottom. And this board is just, you can get like some kind of poster board, or if you want to add like a toothpick from here and then put down that it is a cell project in your name, you can do so. Oh yeah, so when she did color it and waited for it to dry, you're going to make a circle about that same size, and then you're just going to glue it onto your styrofoam. Okay, so that's the first thing you're going to do. And then you're going to cut out that piece of styrofoam, the foam paper, and you're going to cut it in a circle. And like I said, you're going to put it in half, and then you're going to glue this side on the bottom in half. Then you're going to get the nucleus that's colored, and then just plop it in there. This one did not match it very well, so this one has a little bit of a 3D effect. And so she just hot glue gunned that. And then the easy parts are just adhering all of your candy on top of there. And then the last thing was just, writing it out. You can either write it out or type it out on a piece of paper, and then just gluing on each piece, and just to describe the key words for each cell part. Okay? But yeah, so I explained to you that you need to paint these two first, and then put the toothpick, and then work around that. And that's easy peasy. And I hope you guys, you girls and boys, get a good grade from this. Be creative. This is just, it kind of helps you, because when she was doing her project, there was not many really good videos, and she was using images from Wikipedia, and thankfully I'm an artist, so I kind of helped her, guide her, and then I asked her for her input. What do you think you should do, with your project? And she's also artistic as well, so it's good to have your parents do this project with you, but make sure it is your project, and you don't want it's not your parents that's getting graded, it's you that's getting graded. So use your imagination and make, science is, science, it might be like a kind of tough for a lot of you kids, but for me, like when I try to teach my kids about their classes, I try to make it as fun as possible, because the more learning that you can get, the more you're good at not just your academics, but everything in your life. When you grow up, you have all of this knowledge about what is in your body, and just everything, because everything applies. This is your life. The cell is what's in your body, and you should know everything about your body, not just the outside of your body, like we do, but the inside of your body. You need to know what makes you sick, what makes you healthy, and the cell is the most important thing in your body. Okay, so I hope this helps, and I hope you guys get an A. Let me know how you guys did. I would love to hear from you folks.